Hey everyone, and welcome back to Dinar. Today, I'm so glad you're here because what we're covering in this video is absolutely massive. We're talking about a financial revolution that's about to unfold in Iraq, one that could fundamentally transform how the Iraqi dinar operates and how you, as a holder, interact with your investment. This isn't just another rumor or speculation. We're diving deep into Iraq's ambitious plan to go digital in 2026, a move that could end the country's reliance on physical cash forever. If you've been following the dinar for any length of time, you know that modernization has been a long time coming. But 2026 is shaping up to be the year when everything changes. We're talking about a comprehensive digital infrastructure, secure transaction systems, and a complete reimagining of how money moves through Iraq's economy. This is the kind of transformation that doesn't happen overnight. And the fact that we are seeing concrete steps being taken right now tells us that this is serious, this is real, and this is happening. So whether you're a longtime dinar holder, someone who's just getting started, or simply curious about what the future holds for Iraq's currency, you're in the right place. I'm going to break down everything you need to know in clear, straightforward language. No jargon, no confusion, just the facts and what they mean for you. Let's get started. Let's begin by understanding the broader context here. Iraq hasn't just woken up one morning and decided to go digital. This has been years in the making. The Iraqi government, in collaboration with the Central Bank of Iraq and various financial institutions, has been quietly laying the groundwork for this transformation. We're talking about upgrading banking infrastructure, training personnel, establishing cybersecurity protocols, and creating the legal frameworks necessary to support a digital financial ecosystem. Why is this happening now? Well, there are several compelling reasons. First and foremost is security. Physical cash comes with inherent risks: theft, counterfeiting, loss, and the logistical nightmare of moving large amounts of money safely. Iraq has faced challenges with counterfeit notes over the years, and the cost of printing, distributing, and securing physical currency is substantial. A digital system dramatically reduces these risks and costs. Second, there's the issue of transparency. Digital transactions leave a clear, traceable record. This makes it much harder for corrupt practices to flourish and much easier for legitimate businesses and individuals to prove their financial activities. For a country working to strengthen its institutions and build international credibility, this level of transparency is invaluable. Third, we have efficiency. In today's world, speed matters. Digital transactions happen instantly. No waiting for banks to open, no standing in lines, no delays caused by physical transportation of cash. For businesses, this means faster operations. For individuals, it means greater convenience and access to their funds whenever they need them. And finally, there's the international dimension. As global finance becomes increasingly digital, countries that maintain outdated, cash-heavy systems risk being left behind. Iraq's move toward digital currency positions it to integrate more smoothly with international banking systems, facilitating trade, investment, and economic partnerships. This is about Iraq claiming its place in the modern global economy. Now, let's talk specifically about what this means for dinar holders, because that's what really matters to most of you watching this video. The transition to digital currency represents both opportunities and adjustments. On the opportunity side, you're looking at a system that's more secure, more accessible, and potentially more stable. Your holdings could be safer from physical theft or loss. You'll have the ability to manage your dinar through digital wallets and online banking platforms, giving you unprecedented control and flexibility. The adjustment side involves familiarizing yourself with new technology and new procedures. If you've primarily dealt with physical dinar notes, you need to learn how digital wallets work, how to ensure your accounts are secure, and which platforms are authorized and trustworthy. But here's the good news. The Iraqi government and financial institutions are planning for a gradual rollout, precisely to give people time to adapt. This isn't going to be a sudden switch that leaves people scrambling. It's going to be a phased implementation designed for maximum stability and minimum disruption. One of the most exciting aspects of this digital transformation is the technology being implemented. We're talking about state-of-the-art encryption, secure servers, multi-factor authentication, and blockchain-inspired verification systems. Iraqi banks are investing heavily in cybersecurity infrastructure to ensure that digital dinar transactions are as safe as, if not safer, than traditional banking. These aren't just theoretical plans. Testing is already underway. Pilot programs are being run. Financial institutions are working with international technology partners to ensure that the systems being put in place meet global standards. What does a digital wallet actually look like in practice? Think of it as a secure app on your smartphone or a platform you access through your computer. You'll be able to see your dinar balance in real time, transfer funds to other users instantly, pay for goods and services with a few taps or clicks, and maintain a complete record of all your transactions. For holders who have dinars stored physically, there will be processes in place to convert those physical notes into digital currency. This will likely involve visiting authorized banks or financial centers where your physical dinar to be verified, counted, and credited to your digital account. You'll receive confirmation of the transaction, and your digital account will be active and accessible through the platform you've set up. The security measures being implemented are truly comprehensive. Beyond encryption and secure servers, we're talking about biometric authentication options, such as fingerprint or facial recognition, to prevent unauthorized access. There will be transaction limits and monitoring systems designed to flag unusual activity. Customer service and fraud protection departments will be established to help users who encounter problems. And importantly, there will be legal protections in place ensuring that your digital dinar holdings are recognized and protected under Iraqi law. Let's address some concerns that naturally arise with this kind of transformation. One of the biggest questions people have is, what happens to my physical dinar? The answer is that physical dinar won't disappear overnight. During the transition period, both physical and digital currency will coexist. You'll have ample time to convert your holdings. The government's goal isn't to trap people or invalidate their currency. It's to create a better system while ensuring everyone can participate. Official conversion centers will be established, processes will be clearly communicated, and there will be support available for people who need help navigating the transition. Another common concern is about internet access and technology literacy. What about people in rural areas? What about older individuals who aren't comfortable with smartphones and apps? These are valid concerns, and they're being addressed. The rollout will include education programs, simplified interfaces designed for users with varying levels of tech experience, and support centers where people can get hands-on help. Additionally, for areas with limited internet infrastructure, there are plans to expand connectivity and potentially offer offline transaction options that can sync when connection is available. There's also the question of international recognition and exchange. How will foreign banks and currency exchanges handle digital dinar? This is where Iraq's collaboration with international financial institutions becomes crucial. The Central Bank of Iraq is working to ensure that the digital dinar will be recognized and exchangeable through established international banking channels. Major currency exchanges are being briefed on the coming changes. The goal is seamless integration so that holding digital dinar doesn't create barriers when you want to exchange or transfer internationally. Let me share some specific timeline information because I know many of you want to know exactly when things are going to happen. While 2026 is being targeted as a major rollout year, the groundwork is being laid right now in 2025 and will continue throughout this year. We're seeing infrastructure upgrades, staff training programs, pilot testing in select cities, and public awareness campaigns beginning to emerge. By mid-2026, we can expect to see the first widespread availability of digital dinar accounts and services. By the end of 2026, the system should be fully operational across major Iraqi cities, with expansion to smaller cities and rural areas continuing into 2027. This gradual approach is intentional. Financial systems are complex, and rushing a transformation of this magnitude would create risks and problems. By taking a measured, phased approach, Iraq is prioritizing stability and safety over speed. This benefits everyone, especially dinar holders, who want to see a successful, secure implementation rather than a chaotic rush that creates vulnerabilities. Now let's talk about the practical steps you should be taking as a dinar holder to prepare for this transition. First and foremost, make sure your current dinar holdings are properly documented and stored securely. If you have physical notes, keep them in a safe place and maintain records of your holdings. When conversion centers are established, you'll want to be able to clearly account for what you have. Second, start familiarizing yourself with digital banking concepts if you're not already comfortable with them.